Hi, I'm Brenda Penman, and I have Dan Matthews here to answer some questions about Neville Goddard's book, Awakened Imagination. Some questions that you may have. So Dan, so grateful that you're here.
Thanks, Brenda. It's a pleasure to be here to go over the book Awakened Imagination by Neville Goddard and answer some of the questions that you may have as you read the book.
So my first question, Dan, is you use your imagination every moment of the day. The key is, are you using it to create the life that you love or creating the life that you do not want? Can you elaborate on that, Dan, please?
Well, that's a really great question. It's true that we do use our imagination every day, whether we intend to or not. Every time you have a thought, every time you entertain an idea, every time you focus your attention on something, every moment of the day, you're using your imagination in some way, even when you're dreaming. When you're asleep, when you're awake, when you're in the middle of a conversation, your imagination never stops working. It's a blessing that we have an imagination because it's the source of our creative power. It's the power that causes creation to take place, whether you're designing a garment, making a birdhouse, building a house for your family, or planning a vacation. You're using your imagination all the time to create your reality. Now, if you're not intentional about watching where you're focusing your attention, where you're focusing your imagination, you can have serious consequences. Because where you focus your attention, where you focus your imagination, you are telling the power of the universe, source energy, the power of God, where to move. What it is that you're focusing your attention on tells the power of the universe where you want energy to flow. And the strange thing about it is the universe doesn't recognize the words, I don't want to, or I can't, or any negative phrase, any negative precursor to a sentence doesn't make any difference, because the only focus of attention that the universe hears is where you're placing your imagination, where you're focusing your imagination. If you think, I don't ever want to eat fast food, the focus of the attention is not on the I don't ever want to. The focus of attention is eat fast food. And guess what? You'll pass by every fast food place in town in your imagination because you're trying to avoid it by forcing it. And where you're focusing your attention, energy flows, and there you are in line at McDonald's again. When you focus your attention on something, focus on what you do want. Instead of, I don't want to have fast food, or I don't want to be overweight, or I don't want to be out of shape. Think, I want to have a slender, strong, flexible body and be at my best and maximum state of health. Be positive and be detailed. And if your attention is, I don't ever want to lose my temper again, that's exactly what will happen. You'll be tested and you'll lose your temper again because you've focused your attention on losing your temper. You should say, I want to be understanding and kind and compassionate. Focus on what you do want. What can you do? Not what you don't want and what you can't do. Because whether you know it or not, you are telling source energy what to attract to you, where to move. Be careful how you use your thoughts. And second to that is be careful how you use your words, because words are one of the very first creations of your thought, of your imagination. The words you speak are the creative force of imagination becoming reality in your life. Be careful how you use your words. Thanks for listening. And we look forward to seeing you for the full 16-week session of the study of the entire book, Awakened Imagination. Thanks for being with us today. My goal is to give you value with every lesson. If you would like us to notify you every time a new lesson is ready, click subscribe below, then turn on notification. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks.